Malala Yousafzai, the famous Pakistani activist for female education, was born on July 12, 1997 in Mingora, the largest city in the Swat Valley in what is now the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan. She is known for human rights advocacy, especially the education of women and children in her native Swat Valley. She was shot in the head by militants for daring to go to school. She became the youngest person ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize. At a very young age, Malala developed a thirst for knowledge. For years, her father ran a learning institution in the city. Malala started writing a blog for the BBC, but she didn't use her real name. She wrote about life in her town and about life under Taliban. When Malala was about 12 years old, the Taliban took control of the Swat Valley. They didn't want girls to go to school, and they closed many schools. On 9th October 2012, a Taliban gunman boarded her school bus and shot her and two other girls in retaliation to her activism. Malala was shot in the head and remained unconscious and in critical condition. She rose to international fame and support poured in for her from all over the world. After her recovery, Malala became a prominent activist for the right to education. Based in Birmingham, she co-founded the Malala Fund, a non-profit organization, and in 2013 she co-authored I Am Malala, an international bestseller. In 2012, she was the recipient of Pakistan's first National Youth Peace Prize and the 2013 Sakharov Prize. In 2014, she was co-recipient of the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize along with Kailash Satyarthi. In 2017, she was awarded honorary Canadian citizenship and became the youngest person to address the House of Commons of Canada. The United Nations has declared 12th July as World Malala Day to honor the young activist Malala Yousafzai. Every year, on July 12th, the world celebrates the birthday of Malala Yousafzai.
Hi everyone, I am Malala. I'm not saying that I'm Malala. I said about an autobiography written by Malala Yousafzai, which is known as I Am Malala. It was published on 8th October 2013. The book was also made in a movie known as He Named Me Malala. It was a pretty good book and one of my personal favorite. It did not take me a long to read and it is good for anyone that ages plus 12. The book contains some sensitive content and might not be good for younger kids. The book does not contain a whole lot of content on what goes on at area of world, and it is mostly focused on Malala and her story. Malala is a younger teen in Swat Valley in Pakistan. She raised peacefully, but the Taliban started to take over that area. The Taliban started like a little seed, but it grew into a great weed that basically controlled everything. They eventually made that girls were not allowed to go to school and women were not allowed to out of their house unless they accompanied with a male relative. Is it right? Malala would not put up with this, for she has a desire to learn and know the answers to her questions. After surviving a bullet to her head, months in the hospital, then she moved to England. I like this book very much because she provides a strong figure for the girls growing in this hectic world. She shows that anyone can adjust their view if they just use their voice to speak out. This is definitely one of the best books that I've read, and I'm sure that I will read again and again in times to come. The thing that I want to share with you after reading this book is try to be like Malala. Thank you.
One teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Education is one of the blessings of life and one of its necessities. But things did not remain the same. Women were flogged. People were killed. And our beautiful dreams turned into nightmares. Education went from being a right to being a crime. When my world suddenly changed, my priorities changed too. I had two options. One was to remain silent and wait to be killed. And the second was to speak up and then be killed. I chose the second one. The terrorists tried to stop us, but neither their ideas nor their bullets could win. We survived, and since that day, our voices have grown louder and louder. Why is it that countries which we call strong are so powerful in creating wars, but are so weak in bringing peace? Why is it that giving guns is so easy, but giving books is so hard? Why is it that making tanks is so easy, but building schools is so hard? We are living in the modern age, and we believe that nothing is impossible. And today, I'm very happy that we are together fighting for an important cause. This award is not just for me. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those frightened children who want peace. It is for those voiceless children who want change. I'm here to stand up for their rights, to raise their voice. It is not time to pity them. It is time to take action, so it becomes the last time that we see a child deprived of education. Not just the politicians and the world leaders. We all need to contribute. Me, you, we. It is our duty. Let us become the first generation that decides to be the last, that sees empty classrooms, lost childhoods, and wasted potentials. Let this be the last time that a girl or a boy spends their childhood in a factory. Let this be the last time that a girl is forced into early child marriage. Let this be the last time that a child loses life in war. Let this be the last time that we see a child out of school. Let this end with us. Let's begin this ending together, today, right here, right now.
Honorable UN Secretary General, Mr. Ban Ki-moon, Respected President General Assembly, Vuk Jaramich, Honorable UN Envoy for Global Education, Mr. Gordon Brown, respected elders and my dear brothers and sisters. Today, it is an honor for me to be speaking again after a long time. Being here with such honorable people is a great moment in my life. I don't know where to begin my speech. I don't know what people would be expecting me to say. But first of all, thank you to God, for whom we all are equal. And thank you to every person who has prayed for my fast recovery and a new life. I cannot believe how much love people have shown me. I have received thousands of good wish cards and gifts from all over the world. Thank you to all of them. Thank you to the children whose innocent words encouraged me. Thank you to my elders whose prayers strengthened me. There are hundreds of human rights activists and social workers who are not only speaking for human rights, but who are struggling to achieve their goals of education, peace, and equality. Thousands of people have been killed by terrorists and millions have been injured. I'm just one of them. Dear brothers and sisters, we must not forget that millions of people who are suffering from poverty, injustice, and ignorance. We must not forget that millions of children are out of school. We must not forget that our sisters and brothers are waiting for a bright, peaceful future. So let us wage a global struggle against illiteracy, poverty, and terrorism. And let us pick up our books and pens. They are our most powerful weapons. One child, one teacher, one pen, and one book can change the world. Education is the only solution. Education first. Thank you.
Good morning to all aspirant teachers and my dear friends. Today, July 12th. Every year on this day, we celebrate it as Malala Day. Malala is an international symbol for fight for girls' education. Today, I am here to speak a few words about importance of educating girls. Today, education is important for each and everyone. It is a powerful tool of development. In this world of development and progress, women plays equal and important role. Hence, in this competitive world, it is necessary that every girl get her right to education. In olden days, people didn't give much importance to girls' education. But in the modern age, people realize that girls' education is equally important. Education can help girls to be financially independent. It develops capabilities in them to fight against injustice, violence, and corruption. They can become strong building blocks in a developed nation. Education can expand the vision to see the world. Educated women can support their families in income. It is said that if you educate a man, you educate an individual, but if you educate a woman, you educate a family. Girls in some rural areas are still not getting proper education. Our government certainly take efforts in that area. Hence, girls' education is important and it should be encouraged. With this, I end my speech. Thank you.